I'm gonna make sure my shit's working, babe. When I get somebody on here that can tell me if my sound is working okay. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, hey, can you put this in my backpack for me, babe? Or in your backpack is fine, just as long as we get it in something, not your. Morning, Anna. Can you hear me? Is my sound doing okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Loud and clear. All right. We're here in Denton, Texas. Um, there is a No Kings protest. I want to show people. Can I have your phone, babe? Thank you, Anna. I want to show you guys. So that text I sent you. Oh, look at that cute little doggy. Hi. Jeez. Turn that around. Look, that was a loud one. A loud one. Okay, so here it is. This is, see if this will show up or not. No, it's not showing up real well on there, but let me read it to you, okay? So this was the Denton County Sheriff. This is what he said. We are aware of the reported protests taking place across Denton County. We have been preparing along with our state and local partners. The right to peaceful assembly is a sacred right guaranteed to all Americans. Let me be clear, this is not California. We will not tolerate destruction of property, nor will we stand idly by and allow it to take place. Any violence toward any of my officers will be met with force. If my officers feel they are in imminent danger of death or injury, the violence will be met with deadly force. We will protect the life and property of our citizens. We will protect our lives. My deputies have been advised to not back down, to do their duty, and arrest those who violate the law. The citizens of Denton County pay me to keep the peace. They also pay me to kick some ass if necessary. Protest till your heart's content. Cross the line and it will be met with consequences. Thank you. I wanted to read that because I wanted to explain that I do not think that there will be a bunch of violence and shenanigans, like illegal shenanigans, like we've been seeing in some of the bigger cities, LA and that. I have a suspicion that with the, I mean, because there was a Florida one that put it out like that too, sheriff. So obviously the sheriff here does not going to tolerate crap. So I don't know. I think so. We should have a very nice day today. I think we'll see. I've seen both. I've seen people with like "We the People" flags and American flags kind of driving by. A couple of them. We saw a couple that had like the American flag and a "We the People" flag and stuff. Yeah. So I'll get it off of me here, but I just wanted to say hi. Hi, James. Hi, Jane. Hi. Hi, UK. Okay. Let's turn it back around. So this is at the Denton Square. They actually have a really good ice cream shop here. Some homemade ice cream. Very, very good. And it starts at, what time is it, babe? Love will always win. Yep. Oh, got some music. They don't walk, only cry to you. But in my head when he's dead, there's nothing in my way. I walk the stairs down to the rain, I'll sing it dead. Thanks everybody for joining. Yep, we're gonna just go around and see what's going on today. Maybe talk to some people, see what's happening. It starts at 11. What time did you say it was?
It's like 10:45.
Okay, I thought yeah. So we're a little bit early, but there's already seems like quite a few people here. Just for as far as chat goes, you guys, I know we get people from both sides in the chat, so you guys say what you want, but just try to keep it a little respectful and appreciate that. Don't have to go around being mean to each other in chat. Thank you. They do have, like, there's a place called the Free Play. You pay to go in. I think that's the place that you pay to go in, and they got a bunch of video games and stuff. You can play video games. Big arcade. Yeah, you pay like for the hour or something like that, and you get to go just play all the video games you want. This is a nice little square. I like it down here. I think it's pretty. We got hooligans, all kinds of. There's a ice cream shop. Is it right down there?
Yeah,
oh,
right over there.
There's a really good ice cream shop. Well, thank you. I tried to expose them. Oh, they're giving away American. He's giving away little American flags. It might be. Why are those people in the convoy? I don't think that the former convoy people are around in here, to my knowledge.
Some right over here.
Somewhat.
Is that what you're talking
Convoy people?
about? Oh, convoy. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I was just talking to chat. Yeah. The police. I see police there. Sorry, I can't really read the chat real well because of my the sun gets in my eyes and stuff. We're in Denton, Texas. Yeah. We are in downtown Denton, Texas, at the square. Why not just simply just walk around? I like to look at all the different signs. I'm gonna go check out this sign over here. I just wanted to come see your sign. I was too far away. I couldn't read it all. I couldn't tell.
I got a reverse too.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, now I would definitely like honesty. Can you imagine where we'd be if all of our politicians had to tell the truth? I thought about that. If like their head exploded if they told a lie. So they literally couldn't. Woo!
Especially
Woo! Them in news.
Oh.
The news media. I would love it if both of them.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
We go back when we were under the freedom of the act where, I forget what it was called, but after World War II, they had to give both sides of the story. The news report journalists were required to give both sides of the story.
Okay.
Under the Reagan administration. And so that's really what's led to the rise of all of the partisan reporters.
I was going to say, I used to think of reporters as, I think of it in comic book kind of things, like Lois Lane.
No,
where they go out and they try to find who's getting screwed, what the story really is, and find the truth.
Yes.
And I'm like, and instead,
that was Walter Winchell.
Okay, and instead we get like Spider-Man, where we get that James Jameson or whatever, where no matter what Spider-Man does, he's always trying to frame him, and lies to everybody. So that's what we get anymore.
That's what they are now.
Yes, and they're partisan. You've got your right-leaning media and your left-leaning media that just it shouldn't be that way. They should all be for just us and truth.
Objectivity is not a thing anymore in reporting.
No. No, unfortunately. Well, thank you for talking with me. It's the home of the hot potato. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'm in Denton, Texas. It was kind of close to home, so. Oh, I didn't know that. I was only allowed to listen. Oh, I thought you were somebody else. I was only allowed to listen to like the very, very like church music, like like hymns and stuff mostly. So I'm not real good at music. Oh, cute little star. I think there's a lot of old people here. Not to be ageist. Oh, you did say it too before. Yes, I do think there's a lot of older people here. I say that because I'm 54. Hi, Bob. No, I know. Isn't that cool?
That old squeeze box over here.
Oh, yeah, he does. He has a squeeze. But look at this, you guys. Look at what he's got. That is so cool. I'd like to see him jamming on that. Cat. Do you really have a cat?
Oh, I have way too many. That's actually two of my cats. So, yeah. That's Storm and Spaz.
Oh, are these your actual cats?
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet! Look at that. Look
Yeah.
at that. Oh, I like your cats. Oh, there's a little dog. There's a little dog. Looks sweet. Is your doggy friendly?
Oh yeah. Well, she thinks this party's for her.
Oh, well, I figured.
This is her party.
Oh, look at how cute. Hi. I know. Oh, you're a protester for sure. I could tell. I could tell though. Dog protest quite a bit probably at home.
Lucy, stop.
Let's see if we can get up here maybe and see a little bit higher and see like what it. Show you guys. So we got like this is on the courthouse lawn. And then it wraps around. Stars and stripes and First Amendment rights. I like that. First Amendment, very, very important. I didn't show you my shirt. That's what my shirt says. See, has the protected activity, First Amendment. Am I being detained or am I free to go? We all have the right to freedom of speech. That's really, honestly, I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, you know what protest is? It's complaining. It's the ability to complain to your government about things that bother you. And you cannot take away people's right to complain. Now, when people do things that are criminal, violence, graffiti, all that stuff, yes, that's not protesting. But the actual right to protest is a very, very, very big right that we really need. I feel very strongly about that since I have protested things. Freedom of speech, yes, freedom of speech. And it is complaining, having your voice heard, using your voice. I want people to have the ability to use their voice when they don't agree with me and when I don't agree with them. Back home, I've told people this before, but back home, I had some people come by. I was protesting at my house. I had signs out. And I actually had some people come by that agreed with my signs and said, oh, we're going to go to your neighbor's house that has some opposition signs and we're going to mess with them tonight. And I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. If you mess with those signs and I find out, I'm going to turn you in because they have the same freedom of speech that I expect. My neighbors also get it too. And so they can protest and say what's on their mind, and you don't have the right to attack them or destroy their property any more than you do mine, you know? So it is powerful. Protesting can be very powerful. Yes, when people feel like their voices aren't heard, that's when a lot of times I think we have problems arise. And that's why people get out in the streets because they feel like they're not being heard. So at least for me, when I protest, I feel like it gives me my voice at least. At least, even if things don't absolutely change, I got to at least get my voice out there and say what I wanted to say. I got to complain. No, the corporations don't care. No. So anyway, I'm going to go back around here. So many women at the event for complaining. Maybe that is why there's so many women at protests. What do you think? Because women are good complainers.
No.
I think that's what they were trying to say.
That may have
We're good at
something to-
complaining.
may have something to do with it.
It depends on whether you ask a man or a woman that, I guess. I don't know. I can admit, I am a good complainer. I think I was born to complain. I walk around and I'll notice things that don't seem fair to me. And I always want to say something. So, yeah, some of us have more of that in us than others. All right. Yes. All right, Jane. Who knows? I may end up there one day. I almost went actually to Ireland once. It was a thing where my ex-husband for work was going to have to go to Ireland. We were going to maybe have lived there for a couple years. It didn't go through, but I saw there were a bunch of riots there. Military parades costing $45 million. Yes, to rehire.
Hold up.
Just trying to see all the signs.
Right over here. Okay.
For staying in the state.
Love your shirt.
Thank you.
Oh, very awful. And a lot of craziness going on there.
Dear Buzz, I dear see you.
Yeah, we got more people coming in.
Here we go. No sound. No sound. No sound. No sound.
There are. There's a bunch of old people out. I see young people, but I see a lot of old people. Yes, I think you're right. Anna, yeah. I think it is the older generation that probably was out in the hippie crowd. Oh, we got a chicken. Oh, I gotta get this. I gotta get you in here. This is funny. I like the chicken suit. Oh, I don't remember hearing something about that, but what was the taco stand for?
Oh yeah. Trump always chickens out. It was,
that's right. That's with the chicken suit.
His buddies on Wall Street came up with it. This wasn't some liberal thing. It was all the moneymakers, and they were trading. They were like, oh, he'll announce something, and then he'll chicken out at the last minute. And they had figured it out, and they were making taco trades, and then somebody had to tell him about it. So,
it makes for a good troll.
Yeah, it does.
It makes for a very good troll. Have a good day. So I think we're going to see a lot of tacos and stuff. I have seen tacos. I've seen tacos. I've seen, of course, a chicken. A lot of crowns. What we got here? I never knew if that was in support or not. I've had people do that to me when I was protesting. I'm like, I don't know if they're for me or against me, making all the noise. I've also had the trucks go by and blow the black smoke at me. Yeah. Peaceful revolution impossible. Oh, I think everybody's moving this way. There must be something going on over here. Oh, they picked the primo place. Primo. Hi, Monica. I'm gonna go around here. Let's see, there's. Oh, is Pluck in here? Oh, hey, Pluck. Hi, I didn't see you. Sorry, the sun gets in my eyes and I can't really read the chat so much. This is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause. Another cute doggy. Here, let's see what they're saying. So I've seen some police kind of in and out, kind of around. That looks like the sheriff. I think the other ones might have been. Yeah, those are Denton police. Ooh, it's hot. See if we can get up there. I'm gonna get around so we can go see the speaker.
Thank you.
Lots and lots of crowns.
The richest man in the world. Working people of every social safety program that has been created for them to succeed, and hoarded all of the wealth for himself. Preserved every program to help them.
I'm gonna squat down next to you.
Welfare queen. Are we on their side? There is a reason.
Do you know who that is?
Who
is that speaking?
He's the new chair of the Democratic Party in the state of Texas.
Democratic Party, okay.
Has started snatching up legal people in this country and trying to detain them and to deport them. It's because the oligarchs know that revolutions have been fought for less. We are here today because we are unapologetically on the side of the working men and women of this country who shouldn't have to fight and grovel for crumbs, who should demand their seat at the table over the folks at the top who are constantly trying to use this government for profit. They have turned this government into a for-profit institution for them. And on our backs, on the backs of tax-paying citizens of working class people. And until we come together like we are today, and until we are unified and understand that the fight that we're fighting today to preserve democracy is not about left or right, it's top and bottom. And that we have an obligation to stand in solidarity today against the billionaires and the banks and the bootlicking bastards who think that they know better. Resounding silence coming from the Don't Tread on Me crew as we're all getting tread on by one of the largest government overreaches and creations of a police state that this country has ever seen. We will not be silent. And there's a county in Texas I want to tell you about. I preside over the Democratic Party for the full state, and I want to tell you about Caldwell County, where a police chief yesterday said that if someone in Caldwell County was holding a sign that said "No Kings," they would be immediately arrested.
No, you can't do that.
Pro-king positions coming from the radical right wing in this country. We know that unless we stand in solidarity today and fight back, we may not have other opportunities to do it. If they will handcuff a United States senator, imagine what they will do to you when the cameras aren't on, when the press junket isn't looking. What will they do to regular people like us if we allow this to happen to them? We have to make sure that in solidarity together, we send a clear message that even if you are in red places like Denton County, Texas, we will not allow this government to create a police state and rule over us as if they are royalty. The plebes are going to stand up. I grew up on a Purple Hole Pea farm in East Texas with lesbian mamas. And my two mamas, let me tell you, they were tougher than $2 stamps. They taught me to never walk away from a fight worth having. This fight, the fight we're waging today to preserve our democracy, is the fight worth having. Thank you, everybody. Behind you every step of the way.
Thank you, Kendall. All right, everyone, please hydrate, apply sunscreen if you need it, and congregate with your fellow attendees. We'll be back here at 11:30 for our next speaker, Chantal Kirkland. But real quick, why don't we practice some chants, okay? When I say, show me what democracy looks like, you say, this is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what
I don't want to get in your way.
The Constitution is under attack. Great, guys. Okay, one last chant for us, all right? When I say, no crowns, no king, you say, here in Denton, freedom rings. No crowns, no king. Here in Denton, freedom rings. No crowns, no king. Here in Denton, freedom rings. Awesome, guys. All right, let's be back here at 11:30.
I don't know what time it is now. Okay, so that part's over. I go back. You know, it's best to look at the people who are in the shade. It gets hot. I was gonna say, aren't you hot over here sitting in the sun?
We have an umbrella.
I do too. I almost popped it out, but I didn't want to get in front of all those people with umbrella.
Are you going to march anywhere, or is this?
I don't know.
Are we just milling around?
I don't know. She said come back at 11:30 for a speaker, I think. I wanted to know about. I don't know if they're going to have a march or not. Let's go. Oh, she's beautiful. Flowers. Let these people get through. I'm like, I'm gonna melt. I don't know if there's gonna be a march or not. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna come in here and try to get one of these popsicles. It's hot. Thank you. Oh, you're fine. I got a popsicle. Try to cool down with a popsicle.
Hey, my girl! My girl! Well, then I'll
I got the box.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That works. It's really hot in there. No, it looks like one. It tastes pretty good. It's really hot here. Yeah. That's about to read me. Yeah. Yeah. They should turn your liberty upside down. Oh, I know. Yeah, a person, let me get my, people used to be able to work like just a regular job and pay for, a house. Like you could get a house, you could, have a family. Didn't mean you had enough money to go do a bunch of crap, but you had enough to survive. More like middle class. That's becoming more and more impossible nowadays. It's like we're losing the middle class. People can't survive anymore. People who work, not people who are just quote unquote sponging off the system, like literally people who are working full-time jobs can't afford health insurance. They can't afford food. No idiots either. No kings, no idiots. Yeah. No, I would like to actually see non-billionaires, millionaires run the country. Wouldn't that be nice? They might actually know what the average people, be more sympathetic to our causes. Um, but and they shouldn't be able to go to Congress and the Senate and become millionaires and billionaires. That's what our politicians do. They make a career choice. It shouldn't be a career choice. They make a career choice. They go, they get into Congress and the Senate or whatever level. They become a politician. And a lot of them make a lot of money. A lot of money. They come out millionaires, billionaires after a life of public servitude. All of them. They either come in rich, as we got the rich who are, I want to use the right word, that are over the poor, like making all the laws and all that. They're either rich or they're on the take and they're almost there to being rich. I think we get screwed every time. That's my own opinion. If I sound woke, it's because I'm not on either side. I think both sides, the Democrats and the Republicans, tend to screw the people that they say that they're there to be public servants to. And I feel bad for everybody. I don't like the oligarchy. All right, go back. I had to cool off a little here. They're giving them out right over there. The lady in I think it's the lady in the red hat. You want to bite?
Yeah, let me get back.
Yeah, we'll get Eddie over here eating his popsicle. I saw that. He's not gonna put it in his mouth the right way.
Oh, shit. Already made a mess.
Oh, I had it running down my hand and everything. Not gonna get caught on camera sucking on a popsicle. You want more? Want the last of it? Jane says hi.
Hello.
I think Jane and what's his name? James. James and Jane. Well, they're just walking around right now. That little doggy. Over here, we're going to see him. Well, there's a lot of dogs here. Hope I got it on my shirt too. I wonder how many people actually showed up. This house, and yes, I think it's an automatic. If you treat the helpless animals badly, you're going to definitely um, not treat humans kindly. But just because you're kind to animals doesn't mean you're kind to humans, though. I do have to say that.
Make sure she doesn't.
I love animals. Humans are not my favorite. Oh, yeah, we do have all the way around. They're back singing over here. Oh, I like your little. Are you sure? You guys are giving them away? Oh, I'll take a happy face. Look at it. I got a happy face. Thank you. Got a little bracelet. Oh, I was gonna follow this guy. See how he is. Which he has allowed to too, you know. First Amendment. Oh, you're fine. I'm just going to get a red cross. Thank you. Hopefully they just let him stay. Because everybody's allowed to have their First Amendment, I guess. Right? I'm going to cut that through into the shade. Sorry, I'm going to cut in the shade. Oh, there's a little. Oh, that is a cute dog. Thank you. Looks like she's got a mohawk. Oh my goodness! I think you're the one I pet earlier. You are. Was it Lucy? Or Lucy. Yes, Lucy. You. How did you get that hair, girl? Great mane. Your mane is great. Oh goodness. Protester. No, she's a protester. Yes. The smart people are in the shade. Oh, bubbles. We got bubbles. There's another doggy. Trying to get this one. See if I could get her snug. Can I get your sign? Thank you. I wonder where everybody got the crowns. There's a lot of crowns. People power versus power over people. Okay, Black, I did see, I'm going to go back into the shade. Yes, I did see, there was some guy walking around. I was following him so that you could see, but that was saying something about Trump or something. Yeah, that's what they were asking, if there was anybody that had been actually counter-protest.
He's been trying to pick fights. We've been watching him.
Pick what?
We've been watching him try to pick fights.
That's why protesters usually stay apart.
Picking fights or just playing music?
Picking fights.
I've been following him. I haven't seen him picking
He
fights.
ran into 3 people over
Oh,
here.
really? Okay.
He tried to say, hey, what's going on with you? And none of them would respond. So, now, one guy who got that engaged for about 5 minutes, he was like, I'm not pushing you.
Yeah.
And then I saw, there's been some cars driving by with different flags and stuff. There's, there was Mexican,
I hadn't seen him picking fights. I've seen him playing
American flags, We the People flags.
You got everybody around here saying fuck Trump. You can say yay Trump, right?
That's fine, yeah, but when you start watching
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, that's the one.
No, it is Trump. He's doing that. Like I said, I hadn't seen
Yeah,
that.
I don't care if he's yelling, but
Just kind of acting more aggressively
yeah, when
is
you
what
start
you're saying.
smashing into people and then say, come at me, and people are like, no, I'm not touching you.
Yeah, I hope people, everybody just on any side stays peaceful.
Yeah.
That's why I was just telling everybody, protesting is our right to complain.
Right. Right.
I'm a complainer by nature, so I don't care if I agree with your complaint.
Yeah.
You got the right to complain.
Right, right. But
And never take that
when
away.
you start trying to smash into people
Yeah.
and say, come at me, man, that's a problem.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just hope everybody on any side stays peaceful.
Yeah.
Get your voice. Your voice gets heard better if you're peaceful. Honestly.
You can't hear him anyway. Half the time.
Well, have a great day.
Thank you.
think I already got that one. I did. Ooh, it's hot. I may need another popsicle. Okay, so we got the drums over here. I'm gonna start heading back over here because there was supposed to be another speaker at 11:30. I like your shirt. Look at this. Is he alive or dead? Alive or dead? Oh, you can't hear these guys. Sorry. You can't hear these over the drums. I still like this guy. Ooh, you already drank your water? I got some too. Yeah, it's really humid here. Oh, we gotta get back over there.
Like throw through one shot figures.
See who's. We might have to go around the other side. And I said this at the very beginning, but I don't know. There's probably people in here who weren't here at the very beginning. The Denton County Sheriff made a very strong statement about how his officers would use force if needed, how they would arrest anybody who did anything criminal, that they would use lethal force if needed. So he took a pretty tough stance on the protesting. He was like, protesting was a right, but any kind of criminal activity was a no-no. So So I do not expect that there's going to be a bunch of violence or anything here today. I think this is going to be a very peaceful protest. Even when that guy that was like walking around with the Trump stuff, I didn't see anybody. That's why I was following him. I didn't see anybody try to hurt him or anything. So. We could use ice, like the actual ice cubes. It's hot. Where did you get that shirt at? Amazon? Oh, you bought it? Okay. Amazon's a great place to get shirts. I get a lot of them there too. No, I was just looking to see if there was a speaker or not, and I needed to go over around before, or I'm just trying to get some of this shade. It's hot today. It's so hot. Oh my god. Oh, I am. You can't really tell. I am sweating like crazy. Totally sweating. Oh, it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Protesting in Texas maybe is a springtime thing. It gets really hot here. Humid. Oh, there's the breeze. That's what we needed was a breeze. A lot of crowns. Notes. Oh, okay. Oh, you're getting. I see. There's a really good ice cream shop here. They make homemade ice cream. I'm gonna come stand over here in the shade. They have ice cream across the street here. I think Echo is getting kind of heated out. Yeah, they do. They have things to do. So they're pretty much just, it looks like there's a lot of people here in this area, if you could tell, like around the courthouse right back here. Because this is where the speakers are, is up in here. And then people walking around the protest, which they're out in the heat. Oh, happy Flag Day, yes. Oh, there's another taco shirt. I told you we'd see tacos and that reminds me of Chomper.
Yeah.
From the, do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah.
I can't remember the name of the cartoon.
Yeah, no, I have a vague memory, but I couldn't come up with it either.
Land Before Time.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yes,
right.
and Chomper. It kind of reminds me of one of those characters. I don't know if you guys know that, Land Before Time. I used to watch that all the time with my kids, my little boys. Oh, I like your shirt. Don't be an asshole. Sometimes it's fun, but it's still not nice. I like reading the shirts and the signs. I'm going to go sit down for a second and get a drink of water. I'm thirsty.
No. She's a freshman at Byron.
Yeah. Over here. We'll come back over here. It's hot. You can see that there's protesters all around. Yeah, it is. It's a very calm atmosphere. Whew, it's hot. You don't have to worry about needing to pee here because, like, you sweat out anything you drink. What was that? Go protest duties. I got dirt on my leg. Get all the dirt off me. Whew. I know. Seriously. You do have to stay hydrated. I feel all over. I feel like a film of sweat. And it's hot. First time I ever went to Texas, I think it was near like Houston or something. And I got off the train, and I remember walking out of the train station to the cab, and it was just like this wall of friggin' humidity. Heat and humidity gotcha. Oh, how cute. Oh, look at that little doggy. Look at this dog. I gotta go check out this dog. He's got boots and a hat. I like your dog. What? Can I see you? Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, you got a cute hat. Oh, how cute. I can't believe that your dog keeps those boots on. My dog's always tried to eat them off. Oh, yeah, it's a good puppy. I was trying to see what his sign said. See what that sign says. People all over. It's nice to see kids at peaceful protests. I have seen kids at the more riots. I have seen kids there, and I do not approve of children at dangerous place, with dangerous situations. But at peaceful protests, absolutely. Let's go up here. Oh, I see I thought I saw a unicorn. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're cute. You're hot, aren't you? It's hot out here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
She just had water. She's okay.
Oh, no. I didn't mean it like that. I'm hot.
Oh, me too.
It's hot. That's all.
I'm regretting my graphic tee because the graphics just sweating.
Oh, I know. That's what I just told it. I was on my live and I said, man, I've got a like everywhere sweat. It's the humidity, I think, here.
Yeah.
He thought I was getting on him about his dog. I wasn't. It was just hot. His little doggy was panting. It's a hot day. See, there's lots of dogs. We did not bring the dog today. It's just too hot. Too many people. Too many other animals. So the poor little puppy, Coco's just not. She's better off at home with a fan. Has it been warm in the UK, Jen? I always think of it as cold and rainy. Oh, and let me get this. See if I can get this one in there. Look at. See. There we go. Now you pissed off Grandma.
you're part of what? All that.
I'm going to stop again for a second in the shade here. Time for some more water. What does that say? Fort Musk and peach tree. It seems like everybody is always talking on social media. They're always talking about both sides deporting each other, like deporting American citizens and stuff. I'm not talking about Trump or Musk. I'm talking about like just people, like when they get mad at each other on social media. I read comments a lot, and I see people always yelling about deporting just regular people. It's kind of weird.
I have little kids that are 9 and 12, and I consider that
I think that truck is just keeps going around. Let's get that. $84 in I don't know what it is here. I bet you it's in around 90 today. With a high humidity. Oh, we got the what is that called right there? I forget. I wanted to finish watching the show. Somebody tell me the name of that show again. What was the name of the show? I keep forgetting it. Yeah, thank you. I know it. I watched it. I just forgot the name of it. I actually have the costume. I used it while protesting once. I want to finish watching The Handmaid's Tale. The new season came out. What was that?
She said it. It was like, should I wear the costume? And then she said,
no, it's way too hot.
If you want to put this on like your strap.
I want to finish watching The Handmaid's Tale. Except for I don't have a Hulu account, so I'm gonna fuzzy parts closer wait until it's all done with, and then maybe get one of those freebie for like a long or something like that.
I think so many people
and then
miss the
just
fact
get rid of
that,
it. Because I can't afford a Hulu
history is
account,
repeating
but
itself. A lot of
it would be nice to watch the last season when the season is
Trump
over.
has read Mein Kampf as a playbook, as opposed to just a piece of literature, and so much of what's happening in our administration reflects directly about what happened in Nazi Germany.
Legalistic.
So
legalistic.
We need to fight back before it becomes a Nazi
Baptist. Very strong legalistic Baptist. So it hits home for me. The Handmaid's Tale does hit home
this
for me.
is the symbol of distress, an upside down American flag. It's what military use if they are military uses if they are in distress, and we are definitely in that place. We are in a state of emergency. Well, I mean the rounding up people all over the place that are not convicted criminals, the decisions that have been made around stripping all of the funding for Americans who really need it to give it to his billionaire cronies. I mean, I could go on and on forever, but those are huge. Pride flag, well, it's Pride Month, right? So, woo! And we don't need any kings, but we need to celebrate the diversity that makes us an amazing country. And so I'm here to celebrate that, happy Pride, but also need to protest the bullshit that's happening.
And they need to just go ahead and legalize weed. Oh my God. I don't understand it. Here in Texas, we've got SB3 going on to ban all THC products, and our Dan Patrick went ahead and put it through the Senate, got it passed. He did a bunch of bullying and got it passed. It was his number one first session back. First session back, and his number one priority was banning THC, not property taxes, not all kinds of shit that the actual people in Texas wanted. There was a poll that came out that 60% of Texans want THC legalized, and instead, Dan Patrick's number one priority was getting his bill to ban all THC, because since there's no THC here, like the only they do have some that if you are not rec, what's the other one? If you get a prescription, and there were just a couple things on there, and there were only, I think, 3 dispensaries for people who got medical marijuana cards. There were only 3 dispensaries, and it was only very low THC. Well, they got around that when they passed the hemp bill back a ways a few years ago. And so now here in Texas, you can get low THC, and it's called Delta 9, Delta 8. I'm trying to think, there's a THCA or something like that too. And vapes, you can just go into a vape shop and you can get that. You can get the consumables, the edibles and stuff. You have to be 21 to go in. You can also get them from gas stations too. So in order to not allow people, we're so worried that people are going to get high that they are now banned. They passed this law to ban. So SB3, it's on Governor Abbott's desk, and he's being pressured to veto it. So the question is whether he will veto, whether he will just let it slide through, or he'll sign it. But it sounds like Dan Patrick, the MAGA crowd, actually is very upset because they also want THC legalized. And so, there's a lot of people that use the Delta for a lot of veterans. People use it for PTSD, they use it for pain, they use it to sleep. There's all kinds of things that people use it for, and then there's some people who just use it because they want to get high. But a lot of people are upset with Dan Patrick right now. I think he may be one of the most hated people in Texas right now because both sides can't stand him. So wouldn't that be something if he spent, because they only go together, the legislation only comes together every 2 years here. So they're done. They now have another year to do all their election stuff and everything, and then they come back again in 2 years. Not next year, but the year after that. So he spent his entire time worried about this and trying to get the ban on THC. Now, Dan Patrick is funded and is supported by the alcohol industry. He actually used to be a bar owner, and so there's a lot of alcohol money here in Texas. You can actually there's drive-through alcohol. I come from Indiana. That's not possible in Indiana. Drive-through alcohol. You can just drive right through in your car, get it. They're not worried about drunk driving or nothing. And you can get tall boys, cold individual beers at the gas station, but they're not worried about that. They're worried that somebody might get stoned. So I'm hoping for a veto myself. Oh, it's hot today. Yeah, it's hot. Oops, sorry. Did anybody see the? I always watch it live stream. I think it was on Portland Andy, but I was watching a live stream of the riots that were going on over there, and there were squirting water at people, and I saw this guy on one of those mobile scooters, and he kept going, like, it was funny. He kept going right in front of it, like doing his big dare you kind of thing, you know. With the mobile scooters, people can get out, and even the old people can get out and protest. Let's see what's going on over here. I think they're going to have another speaker over here. Yes, they do.
After leaving healthcare, she expanded products grown in her farm from berries and flowers and became a florist. These days, you can find her growing and selling flowers at her farm. She will be speaking today on trust, commitment, and honor. All right, welcome, Sue.
Hey everyone, this is amazing. I have to tell you, I've never seen anything like it, so I'm totally amazed and so proud to be part of this group. I want to talk to you today about three things that are really important to me as an American. One is trust, two is commitment, and three is honor. The first is trust. We have trust in our government. Trust that we have a series of checks and balances in place that protect us. We have to have rule of law, and we have to believe that they're
I can answer that.
We trust them.
That sign, I can answer that.
We need them.
They tried to bring him in the local government, was it Pelosi that wouldn't let them bring it in the National Guard?
I'm not talking about citizens,
or was it the
but
mayor?
Every person has a right to due process in this country. The immigrants that come to this country, they trust that when they do things the right way, when they come on an asylum or refugee, or they come on temporary protected status, they have to trust that what we say we'll do for them, we will do if they do their part. We have to trust that. Yeah. And then we have commitment. Commitment from our government to not only USAID on the far side of this world, but that USAID comes from our farmers up the road. The farmers that have a commitment from this government to grow the products they're going to have that they can process and send to those people in the most desperate places on earth. There's a commitment from our government for that. The farmers, that might be their only crop this year. And if they don't get paid for it, there goes the farm. There are grants that the government has given out. I was the recipient of one a few years ago that say if you do this series of steps to do improvements or quality checks on your farm, we'll give you this much money. So the farmer has to put the money out first, do all the work, and then after it's all reviewed and checked off, the government pays you. But some of these farmers have taken out loans for $500,000 because they were promised reimbursement. They could lose their farms based on that commitment that's not being honored by our government. And then, that's right. And then we have the immigrants who have a commitment from our government that say, if you do this, we'll do this. We have to stand up for that because these are good people. They come to this country, they're trying to do the right thing. We have to help those people. There's a commitment we've made to them in their communities. And then we have honor. Honor in the form of our military, our hardworking men and women that we send all over the world to defend democracy and freedom that we enjoy here today. Our families have been to 3 military funerals in the last 18 months. And I can tell you what honor looks like. When we send our troops somewhere far away or even into our state here in the country, we should send them prepared. They shouldn't be sent unprepared into places where they can't have food and water and the right place to sleep. Now, they'll tell you they don't really care. They know things aren't going to be great when they get there. But we have an obligation to honor those people. They're putting their lives on the line for every one of us. So then we have the American dream. You know, the people around this world depend on the American dream. They've heard about it. They think about it. They know that if they can just get their family here, their family will be better. Their family will do better. So the American dream is all around this world. And we have to honor the fact that people come here knowing that, hearing it, and looking forward to it. But what I can tell you is we cannot become what we see on social media. We cannot become the people that disappear people in the middle of the day in black cars with men with masks on. I thought that was called sex trafficking and kidnapping. That's not who we are. We're not the people that raid schools during a graduation. We're not those people. And we're not the people that threaten a sovereign nation somewhere far away because we want what they have for the wealthiest in our country. That's not the American people. And last of all, we are not the people who treat people like rats. We don't chase them off construction sites. We don't chase them off agricultural fields. We don't chase them out of
unless it's during COVID and they're doing it to
us. You might think it's happening in California. You might think it's happening in Boston, but it's happening up here in Crum on our construction site. It's not far away. It's right here. So these are the hardest working people in this country. As the previous speaker said, the Statue of Liberty says it all.
I gotta get back in the shade.
These people feed our families, they raise our children, they build our homes. This country is nothing if it's not immigrants.
I'm still hearing people like, and again, this is comments that people make on social media and stuff, and things that people say about putting each other in encampments. American citizens, not anybody else. Putting one side wants to put the other side, and the other side wants to put the other side. And I've seen re-education camps. You're going to re-educate American citizens? No. During COVID, they wanted to put people in camps. So I definitely am against government overreach.
So nerdy. So nerdy.
United will never be defeated. The people 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 united will never be defeated.
Constitution is under attack.
Stand up, fight back. The Constitution is under attack. Stand up, fight back. The Constitution is under attack. Stand up, fight back. The Constitution is under attack. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. No fascist USA. No fascist USA. No fascist USA.
Oh, there. Is it working? Oh, I think it's working now. Hi, Turkey. Is it working now? Can you hear me okay? No sound. I have sound now. I had to take my microphone off.
Yeah, I just watched it. Like, I didn't even know the pushback.
I'm just taking it all in.
I was like,
I missed it. The dog just took pee. It's funny. The dog's like, this is a shitty situation. Look at that cute dog. He's a cutie. What a cutie. Oh, adorable. Reminds me kind of of Spike. Hi, Poppy. Oh, look at that little doggy. He's cute. Ice melts in Texas, it says. I wish I was in a bathtub full of ice cubes.
Ice melts under pressure! 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 Under pressure! Ice melts 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 under pressure!
No justice, no peace! 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 No justice, no peace!
That wind feels good. I think it's hot. Oh, we got the bubbles. Bubbles going up again.
Sorry, just yes, yeah. That's my brain.
We got the people up there. Kind of just a little show for people to watch up in the shade while they're drinking something. I think that's. I wonder if that's a I think that's a restaurant. Oh, there's the bubble maker. I see the bubble maker.
This is what democracy looks like.
Bubbles.
This is what democracy looks like.
That's that same truck keeps going by. I see all these crowns and it reminds me of Burger King. Am I the only one? Oh. Who used to like to get the crown when you went to Burger King? When you got your Happy Meal when you were a kid or whatever? You got your little crown? I was the Burger Queen, I guess. Let's see that one. Her sign is intriguing. It says, I was a Republican and I am fed up. Okay, so down here at this corner, they're kind of going out on the jobby. What is, do you mind me asking what that is? Is it? Oh, so I just wasn't familiar with it. United Methodist. Okay. I was always raised Baptist, so I didn't know.
So we're a little bit different, but close.
Yeah.
So we're out here.
Thank you. Thank you for answering my question.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what community looks like. This is what community looks like. This is what community looks like.
This is what community looks like. I didn't know we were going to stop.
Oh, make politics boring again.
We're on the same page. We're good.
The other side says, make politics boring again. Remember when politics used to be really boring? They used to bore the hell out of me. Now it's like, I can't believe, I used to hate politics. I still do. But like, it's much more interesting now, for sure. It's, I don't want to say entertainment, but it's something that keeps your attention, let me put it that way. It seems like a lot of the people in our politicians, they're all wanting to do stunts and get on social media and all that, so they're definitely not boring anymore.
We're Mosey.
Yeah, Denton, Texas, yep. Down at the square, this is the courthouse here, right over here. So we're on the, this is called the square, Denton Square. is that? The green one. I don't know that one. What is that flag right there? I don't know what that one is. What is that flag? Does anybody know what that green flag is? With the star on it? I don't know what it is. That's one I've never seen. Do you know what, can I ask you? Do you know what that green flag is?
Is it a Mexican national flag? I can't. Oh no.
No. That's what, it just has a star on it.
Yeah, let's see.
It's
like
the UNT Texas flag.
Texas
what?
state
It's
flag.
UNT Texas flag.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm just moved here from
No, you're
Indiana,
good.
so
Yeah,
I
no,
don't.
you're totally-
I don't know.
UNT is mean green, and so they have like a version of the Texas flag that's like.
Oh, so it is a Texas. I thought it looked like
Yes,
the Texas
yes, it
flag. With green is for University of Texas.
Yes.
Thank you, University of Texas, guys. University of Texas. That's why it's like a Texas flag with green for their school colors. Got it. Oh, she did. Your daughter went to UNT? I went down to one of, I can't remember which one, because like I just moved here the last couple of years. And so like I remember I went to one of the colleges here for, I think it was when the Palestine protests first started, to go see, and if they had any protests there going.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Oh, in Frisco. I was just in Frisco, Jen. There was a protest there. I don't know if you've heard of Carmelo Anthony. I think that was the one I went to. In Frisco. Yes, I think it was something like that over in Frisco. It was around that time, but actually it was a No Kings. It was a No Kings protest, but it was right around that same time. Ugh, my nose is running now. Well, thanks, Jen. Appreciate the sub. Hit the like button. I like to go to protests, and I protest for my own stuff, but when I feel like it. But I really have started. I started a YouTube page when I was protesting in D.C. and West Virginia and that, and I decided that it was like the truth of protests very rarely comes out from the press or even people talking about it. So I thought, you know what? I like to go to protests and just see what's going on and show what really happens, so that when people say a lie, I got the truth on video, hopefully. So I like to check stuff out. I'm a firm believer in the First Amendment and protest, and I believe everybody has the right to do it, whether I agree with them or not. I would defend the right of somebody that I don't agree with to protest. I would defend that, and I would defend them against people being violent against them. So that's just who I am.
No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA!
Peacefully, yes, just peacefully.
No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump!
I do believe in some civic disobedience.
USA! No Trump!
A little. I got charged once. I got charged because they were keeping people out of a meeting, a city meeting. And so I was out with my bullhorn outside the city meeting, and they didn't like it. And I didn't care that they didn't like it, and I ended up getting charged. I think I got a fine of like $200 and some. I had to pay a ticket, had to go to court, all that shit. So that kind of, being loud and stuff, I think we got the right to be loud. And I think we got a right to be in the meetings. No riots. Nope. The Denton Sheriff, which this is in Denton County. So there's one here. There's one in Flower Mound. There is a couple more that's in Denton County. And the Denton Sheriff put out a very strongly worded statement about that if anybody did anything illegal, his sheriffs were told that they were not to back down, that they could use force, that they could even use deadly force if anybody attacked them or anything. So he actually used the word kick ass, that he was elected to sometimes kick ass. And so I really do not think that anything will get out of hand here. I have seen some police presence, not extreme, just a few here and there. No National Guard or nothing, and this is smaller Denton, but nothing like that, but just some police. I've seen the sheriff, I've seen local Denton police. Oh, hi, Belinda. It is gonna be it's a long, hot day. It's hot. But so I'm just trying to tell you what I've seen. A lot of people, there was one guy that was walking around with music, walking around the opposite way, that he was a Trump supporter. He was yelled out a few things. I've seen people, a couple cars with signs or flags, like American flags, We the People flags, stuff like that. Just a couple. So I even saw some of the protesters thanking the police for being here. So. Oh wow, 102, Belinda. Whew. I don't know what the temperature is here, but I bet you it's in the 90s. I bet you it's in the 90s today. Whew. It's hot. Go see some of the... Got a lot of people that are just taking advantage of the shade around here. Got a lot of tree shade. I think they're slowing down. Oh, they're having something over here. See if there's maybe another speaker. I think there's another speaker over here. That's a good spot. Get some shade and get up high. Oh, there we go. That's much better.
Best spot in the house.
Here, we'll get up high. How many people do you think came out today? What would be your guess?
Right now, probably maybe 5,000 under right now.
Think so?
Maybe 10,000.
I'm really bad at figuring out numbers.
It's kind of spread out around the square.
It is. They just keep going around, so I keep seeing the same people. So I was like, okay. But we got a lot of people around here. I don't know. I am on the steps of the courthouse. Yes, I am, Echo. Whew. Get a nice view up here. I hope I'm allowed to. And there's some shade. All the way over here. Get back down. Oh, there's the sidewalk chalk. Some people don't like the sidewalk chalk. I've had experience at home in Indiana where some people put sidewalk chalk on, and people were very upset about that. But sidewalk chalk is very frequently used by protesters because it's legal. Because it washes off. It's not permanent. It just washes off with water. I used to put it on the sidewalk in front of my house sometimes.
Against your policies. You are wrong. You are misleading our nation in the wrong direction, and we stand here together. It's time for a backbone, Mr. President.
No violence. Get back in the shade.
Kids USA! No Kids USA! No Kids USA!
Yes, I'm glad that it's going to stay. It looks like it's going to stay peaceful, which I'm all for. The peaceful protest. Things get out of hand sometimes. Oh, see, there are some police here. Sometimes there's people that come in and agitate, take over a peaceful protest and agitate and get people riled up and get them to do things. Or they themselves do things and then the people around them get in trouble for it. So it's not so cut and dry when you're at a protest, even if it turns into like riotous behavior. That is not. It's not just cut and dry, because like there's people who try to peacefully protest and then there's people that don't want to peacefully protest. So I have seen from, it looks like, well, here I'm gonna go over here because that's too loud. It seems like to me that the places where the police are like no nonsense about it, they're like, we're not gonna take any crap, kind of thing. No violence, no graffiti and that kind of thing, that things stay peaceful. And there's not a bunch of destroying property or anything like that. But places where where people are allowed to do that, they do. We've seen it all over the country. Some places stay peaceful and some don't. I think it's because some places are allowed to not be peaceful and others aren't. I would say that most of the people protesting want to keep things peaceful. That would be my own opinion. What that flag is right there. I'm gonna ask.
Do you mind me asking what flag is that? I have never seen that. This one's Ecuador and this one's Colombia. This one's Ecuador. Oh, okay. And this is Colombia. Oh, Ecuador and Colombia. Okay, I've just seen so many different flags. Yeah. Even the UT one, I didn't know what it was. I'm newer here from a different state. So
Thank you. Ecuador and very cool. Okay. Sure, I gotta get it back in the shade. Oh, I like her hair. I like your hair.
Thank you.
That's very pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, somebody's got free ice water. Good. I did almost get some ice, cooler and some ice and some waters to bring. Got people dancing. Got the drums. Doggy's getting some water. He's hot. He's a. That's a lot of hair. Poor guy. It's almost bearable when a wind goes through and gets you. I see. Look at they got the fans, the fanning people. That's what I need to get me one of those. But when I was going through menopause, I'm still going through menopause. But when the hot flashes were real bad, I was like, man, I got to get one of the big fans I always see at the protest, man, because you just start sweating.
They're so helpful for $12 for two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For concerts and when we go to theme parks. When we go to concerts and theme parks.
Yes.
So
oh, I bet. Very helpful. I love the theme parks when they have the little sprayer thing with a pan. That's what people need to start bringing those to protest in Texas. It's a little too hot. See, they got those big old fans, man. That's what I definitely need one of those for the menopause stuff. Oh, there comes that cool breeze again. So, I guess my question would be for the people in the chat. Jane, you put in like no ICE. Like some people want ICE abolished and they want like the police abolished. I don't like what the police do. And I think that the police have to follow laws and stuff like that. But my question kind of is, so if you abolish them, who enforces the laws? Like, how do we do that? How does that look? What does that look like if you don't have any ICE or you don't have any law enforcement or anything like that? That sounds like Wild Wild West days, or maybe even before that. So I don't know. That's always kind of the question I always start thinking of. I mean, when it's beyond just they have to obey our right, like stand up for our rights and this and that, and not overstep their bounds, which I am very much against the police or any authority overstepping their bounds and taking away rights. But if you have laws, somebody has to enforce them, or people don't obey them. I don't obey laws that aren't enforced, for sure. Sometimes I do. I don't even obey the laws that are enforced. So. You're welcome, Jean. That's just my question that I have. You're welcome, Jean. Oh, there it is. I knew I saw that. I saw your song, but you started getting in with them, and so I didn't want to interrupt you. Yeah. Yes, I'm live. Yes. You kind of look Republican. No offense.
Honestly, I haven't been a Republican since
2015. Oh, I see. Like, okay, right before that. Okay.
Yeah. What actually drove you out? If you were to pick a couple things.
And he was proud to say how he ripped off the banks and still got to keep his name on top of his casino in LA. I mean, Nevada.
So what do you think then about having Elon Musk up there doing stuff?
I think Elon Musk
I'm just getting close so I can hear you. And
I think Elon Musk was looking at the way
yeah.
And so Trump invited him, and Trump made him a movie star and or a TV star. Because that's the only thing that Trump knows how to do.
I saw them going back and forth and just doing all these low blows and everything. And I was, oh my God, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is like watching. If it would be funny if it wasn't that it was the people, and I mean, I'm talking all politicians almost, you know, they're getting to where they want to be, they want to get clipped and go famous and viral for their bad behaviors instead of fighting each other, you know, calling name calling instead of going and doing something.
That if they don't suck his dick, then their careers are going to be ruined, literally ruined. So if they want to stand up for what's right, they can't. They can't. And I think the Democratic Party could have done a lot better. They kind of like were asleep at the wheel. And
are you a Democrat now?
Yeah.
I'm just curious because like I've been asked to go in the Republican Party and I was like no, but I don't want to be in the Democrat Party either. I don't want to be in any party.
Right,
that's me.
Right. Well, I haven't officially pledged, but I have donated to Act Blue, you know.
Yeah.
And they just seem to want more and more money. And what are they doing with it? Like, you know, maybe some people are organizing this, but honestly, to let Joe Biden like pick him when he's run his course.
Yeah.
You know, he's run his course.
Run his course, yeah.
So and nobody wanted to hurt his feelings and say, dude, we think we ought to open this up to somebody else.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, a lot of us were raised to treat elderly people older than you with respect and not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it comes to leading a nation and making those decisions and having better.
Yeah. I personally, and it's not ageism, which I just found out is a thing, but like I'm tired of these really super elderly, older people practically having, I'm trying to think what that's called, but like, you know, where they can't even talking like I am. You know what I mean? Incoherent. Yes, they're incoherent. They're having almost mini strokes on television.
That'd be Chuck Schumer.
Yeah. Well, not just. I know. I was thinking it was a Republican. I can't think of what his name is.
Yeah.
But they do. They're all so old, and I'm like, get out and let people in.
There needs to be turmoil.
Yes.
There needs to be turmoil.
Yeah. And where it seems like they're all either rich or they're on their way because now that they got a career in politics, so now they're going to be rich.
Yeah.
They become rich. How does that happen?
Yeah.
Servants become rich, or than the people that they serve.
Right. Exactly. You know, and then this business of buying votes.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump, he's just an in-your-face mob boss. He doesn't care what he does. He will do anything for what he wants to do. And, you know, that whole trip to Dubai, his whole trip to...
Oh, Dubai?
Yeah. And just, okay, the taxpayers paid for his trip to endorse his golf courses over there. That's literally all that was, really.
There's so much going on that people don't realize.
Exactly. And that's the MAGA people that are so busy, you know, working, and then they listen to these brainwashed Fox News, Truth Social, and my dad was a badass in World War II. He fought in the Battle of the Bulge.
Okay.
And he never wanted to see this kind of happening to America.
Right.
And growing up, he taught me about brainwashing, and when I was 5 years old, we went to a drive-in movie, and he thought I was going to fall asleep in the back of the 1955 Plymouth station wagon. And I sat and watched the Nuremberg trials. I saw how the Nazis skinned the Jews and made their skin into lampshades.
Oh, wow.
So I grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up.
How old are you? Do you mind me asking?
I'm 72.
72. I'm 54. And I remember Cold War times, all about the World War II and hearing about it.
And the Vietnam War. I'm sitting in class and I'm listening to these two guys talking about they've got to go register for the draft, and and I'm thinking to myself, these guys are going to go over to Vietnam. They don't even know where that's at. They don't even know why we don't even know why we're fighting, and they're going to come home in a coffin. And that was so. And so I would sell underground newspapers on the streets of downtown Houston.
Oh.
And I had a girlfriend who was a Cuban refugee, and she wrote newspapers and had them smuggled back into Cuba.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
oh, wow.
This was in high school. So,
yeah.
Stand up and make a difference.
So you've kind of been like watching a lot of this stuff all along.
Oh, when I was growing up, our family meal was watching the nightly news. I watched the civil rights.
Oh, did you?
Yes, play out on the news.
It's interesting.
5 o'clock news.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it amazing how when you go from who you were and what you saw and what you thought about it when you were like maybe younger in your 20s, and then you go to 30s, and then after you start getting some life experience and going through a few things, like we went through 9/11, we've gone through a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And so we like now we might have different views a little bit than we did when we were younger, because we have life experience.
Oh, right.
Life experience to kind of.
Well, I would say that I'm a lot more tolerant because
Me too. I think more than I was.
Well, my dad was a racist. That was the thing to do in the 1950s. Before there was civil rights. I mean, I can remember him banging on and he's a man from Georgia, so I can remember him banging on the coffee table, yelling.
Yeah.
About the civil rights, and I thought it was so poignant. My brother, probably in the 70s, was at Mardi Gras, New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so my brother comes back with a sign that says "whites only," and yeah, he's like.
When was that? When was that? What year? Do you know?
Oh, that was, I don't know, probably 1970s.
70s, okay.
Early 70s. Yeah. And I think my sister inherited it, but I mean that's a piece of history right there.
Oh yeah.
Because again, like my dad taught me, history repeats itself for those that don't remember it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And so the sad thing is that none of the maggots, they don't know their history. They don't know the history. They were skipping school during civics class, or their teachers were PE coaches. And how do they patrol? Really? They're thinking about the next football game.
I think a lot of people are, because I got friends on both sides. You know what I mean?
I do too.
And I think a lot of people, all of us actually, because I include myself. It's what we watch, where we get our news, what spin is put on things, and different sides of the news. You listen to one.
It's the algorithms. And once you get on those algorithms, like the MAGAs, it has really taken those people off. They're stealing the pets, and then they believe it. They believe it. I mean, if it's too ridiculous to believe, it probably is.
Yeah. Yeah, I notice people, and again, I'm one of those that I'm not either side.
Yeah.
I try to more middle.
Right.
It depends on the issue, on where I go, and what it is. But I think I hear a lot of things that people say for both sides, and I think, nuh-uh. Where did you hear? Why do you think that? But it is. I see why they think it, because then I start watching that stuff and I see who's telling. Some, not everybody, but some.
Okay. So there was this company called Cambridge Analytica, and they were based in England, London. Well, they handled Trump's first they handled part of the marketing for Trump's first, or his media for his first, when he first ran. And that's when Facebook was, you know, hey, can we have all your friends' contacts? You know, that people would click and go, yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Take all my friends.
I've had people ask me that. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, that's on Facebook. Then people would click on that, and Kendra, Jen, and Luca would take everybody's Facebook pages and all their contact, and then post these photographs of Hillary Clinton in handcuffs.
Oh.
And when you want to sell somebody something, you repeat it 3 times, and it clicks in their head. It clicks in their head. And, you know, I can't say that Hillary Clinton was, because she had
I don't like Hillary Clinton myself.
But a scoundrel, a felon like Donald Trump, who is such a, he thinks he's hot shit, you know? But he's not.
Did you used to watch his little show,
The
Apprentice and stuff? See, in 2016, I didn't even vote. I was like, Hillary and Trump are my options. I'm out. You know that. But yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? Like I thought he was kind of a jerk back then, you know. And I was like,
because he was so happy to say you're fired. Well, that's his power trip.
Yeah.
That is his power trip. And you know. Like with Elon Musk. I mean, Elon has, after they had their little 14-year-old girl fight, you know, Donald Trump told Musk, if you don't back off, I'm canceling your $38 billion worth of contracts. And then a few days later, then Elon.
That's what I said. They're acting like children. Only they got more power.
But then Elon retracts. He says, "Oh, I said too much."
I saw that.
Yeah. So
I saw that.
I mean, you know, they can't grow a backbone.
I'm wanting the Epstein files to be released. I want the client list.
Yes.
And I'm getting tired of Pam Bondi lying to us about this and saying, I've got it on my desk, and then it's not being released, because I think that I think our government could possibly shut down if we arrested everybody on his client list.
Oh, yeah.
Our government, and that's why I don't think we'll ever get it.
Yeah. No.
Too many powerful people.
Oh, no. Cash Patel, who's now head of the FBI.
Oh, and then he lied to our faces. I watched his face. Him and Dan Bongino sit there and lie. Because I've seen those guys.
Yeah.
And before that, and now they're lying to us about this. Why?
Yeah. And you know, and the sad thing is that there's just not enough people that are educated enough in America that know what's really going on. I mean, they just assume, well, if I vote for him, you know, I don't know. I don't want Biden, so I guess I'll go with Trump. But I talked to this girl at the bank, and she said, yeah, I voted for Trump. I mean, I didn't know who to vote for, so I just voted for Trump. But, you know, I had an abortion. And I'm like, yeah, that man rigged the Supreme Court to have them reverse Roe v. Wade. It just goes on and on and on. And, you know, we couldn't impeach him the first time around. Liz Cheney and Adam Kissinger put their little PowerPoint and their investigation and all of that shit together about the January 6th insurrection, the coup, you know, and they you know, the Republicans were so fearful of wanting to vote to impeach him, you know, but it needed to happen, and so she's written a book.
Who is? What was it?
Liz Cheney.
Liz Cheney.
Liz Cheney. And I think the name of it is something of honor. And I think she's written another book. And I got a post from Liz Cheney that said exactly what the Democratic Party needs to do to get Trump out. And I mean, it was like number 1, A, B, C, number 2.
Very detailed.
Extremely. That woman is brilliant. I tell you what. She needs to run for president.
I was kind of upset about Biden. I ain't gonna lie. We had a demented man in office, you know, and they lied to us for years, 4 years about this man's mental capacity.
I don't know.
So I mean,
They
you know,
really did they really know? I mean, were they really lying, or were they just not?
I figure if a dummy like me could figure it out, how can
Well,
people who are with him not figure it out? You
right,
know?
but did somebody actually say to them, "We don't think he needs to serve. We see there's problems." Did anybody ask them that to where they would go, "Well, he did blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah." I mean, it took George Clooney to say, "There's a problem here." Democrats,"
Yeah,
you
people
know?
finally were like, we can't deny that this is happening.
Yeah.
He is got problem, you know, and of course my friends, my more left friends are very much about saying the same thing about Trump now too, that they're noticing things that.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't even watch Trump anymore when he's out. I used to, but.
And I was like, if your lips are moving, you're lying.
And politicians for sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate you talking to me.
Yeah.
My name is Lori Arnold.
Lori Arnold.
Yeah.
Do you live in Denton or?
No. I live in northern Texas, here over towards Fort Worth.
Okay.
A little bit.
Did you go to the Fort Worth one a couple months ago?
No. Wait.
Oh, yeah, a couple months
Trying
ago.
to think. Where
Fort
did we
Worth.
go? I'm trying to remember where all we went. I think we went to Frisco, and I can't remember where else we went after Frisco. I go to a lot of protests. I like to just video and talk to people and show what's really happening, because there's so many lies.
Do you have a blog?
I live stream on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not as popular when you're not like going in and trying to yell at people and stuff, but I like protests. I protest a lot. And I think we should have a right to do it.
Yeah, it is our right.
Yeah.
And for Governor Abbott I'm calling in the state troopers, blah, blah, blah. And then later in the evening, he said, but of course it's your right to peacefully protest.
It is our right.
Because I think somebody said, dude, you need to back down. You need to rephrase your shit.
You can be too strong and you can be too soft. And both are a recipe for disaster, I think. Myself.
Yeah.
That's just me. I appreciate it. You have a great day. We got Denton and the sheriffs. It looks like it's almost done, guys. I'm going to go this way. I think it's a lot of people have left. I'm not sure where my boyfriend is. Oh, Granny Sue's in here. Hi, Granny Sue. I'm glad you're getting better. I've been thinking about you. Yeah, looks like it's about done. I'm not sure what time it is, but it was supposed to be from like 11 to 1, a couple hours. You can see it's cleared way out. I think I'm gonna go get some ice cream too. Go to the ice cream. Oh, I didn't bring my wallet, but I got my money. I got some cash. Go get some ice cream. They got really good. It's called Beth Marie's. If you're ever in Fort Worth, or not Fort Worth, Denton, downtown, go to Beth Marie's. Let me get it in there. Beth Marie's old-fashioned ice cream. Gonna go get me some ice cream. Oh, look at a crown. A crown. Take that home for later. I'll be Queen Lori. Put it in my thing. Gonna be Queen Lori tonight. I'm gonna walk around and command Eddie what to do. No. Put that in my backpack. Put that in there. I'll have to tease Eddie tonight and put it on. Like, you gotta obey me, I'm Queen Lori. Ugh. Ugh. Let me turn it back around. Oh, we still got some people driving around the circle. Got a couple. you. Appreciate it. So it's kind of settled down. Got a lot of cars going around. Whew, get some shade. Seems like there's a lot of people in the cars right now going around. If you can see it. What does that say? Oh, it's hot. Let's go down here. There's still some people down here. Yeah, I think people are all heading out. I think I'm gonna cross the street and go get some ice cream, cool off, and then maybe even get the air conditioning. Like, I know that other places are hot, but I'm from Indiana. And in Indiana, I'll tell you what, man, it just doesn't get this hot and humid that often. But like in Texas, if you don't have the wind blowing, thank God wind blows a lot. But it is hot. And the sun just gets you like crazy here. I did hit the right one, okay. So, but it looks like everybody's like maybe leaving now for the most part. It's dying down. Got some, like I said, we got people who are, I gotta keep an eye so I can get my green light to walk across, but I think there's lots of people in cars. We still got a few people out here protesting, but I think most people went home. Whew. Oh, we got a street singer. This free play here is I need to go there one of these days. It's an arcade, and you put in like you pay per hour or whatever, and you can just play all the games. I think that sounded like a lot of fun. I really thought that'd be fun. Ooh, I need to get a drink. Oh, yay! Walk. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, peaceful day. I didn't see any graffiti. I didn't see any violence. So it was I always say this, a successful protest is one where nobody gets hurt. So I find, again, a successful protest. People got their voices heard, and there was no violence. And oh my God, that feels so good. The air conditioning is like coming out of this. Oh, is this where I got my shirt? Oh, you guys, this is the best shop. I'm gonna put a plug in for this shop here. What's it called? Let me see here. What does that say? Norman Roscoe. Okay, Norman Roscoe. They have, if you ever get down here in Denton, go here too, because they have the coolest shirts. I almost wore my shirt from them. It has this, it's yellow and it has this little like monster thing flipping the bird. And it says, if you don't like my attitude, call 1-800-EAT-SHIT. I love that. I love that shirt. I bought that one of the times I was down here. So anyway, everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay peaceful, and bless America. Peace out. If I can remember how to get off here.